Well, me and my wife have been farming here now for about 20 years. We're farming on the hedge of Exmoor. We're running a flock of just over 1,000 sheep and mainly mule Suffolks. We have a friend down South Moulton. He said to me, I've bought a Combi-Clamp and it was the best thing you've ever bought on the farm. He said anybody who hasn't got one should get one if they're keeping sheep, because like he said, if you don't mind going spending £3,000–4,000 on a turner, hay turner to make hay, and you might only use that one once a week in a year. This one here you'd use putting her all the time you're about sheep, which could be half the year easy, 6 months of the year. Did get sciatica in my back, and for like dagging sheep we used to hold them up against the wall, or and put your leg up against them, and you got to bend over to dag a sheep and that. And this one here was, well, I've done them all in there, just over 1,000 sheep in the spring, and never affected me back at all. Me and my wife, when I was in our 20s, if a sheep run into your leg, next day you didn't feel it, but now as it's getting older, you feel it for the next week when the sheep have hit you in the leg. But got one of these here, anybody could have one of these. If you was in your 70s, you could have one of these. The sheep runs up through here and you stand on that one there, and that clamps the sheep in there. And once the sheep goes in here, it can't move, and it's so easy to use. But the easiest way is to give you a demonstration. That's the best way, isn't it? But you got to take off one spring this side and take off one spring this side. Then you got to slide a bar out next to that and move the tray back. And then you got to put the springs back on. You've got adjustment on your chain here to make things soft or hard, whichever you want to do. And then you've got a wider gap for bigger sheep. It's so animal friendly because the sheep's in there and it can't move, it can't kick about, it can't twist, it can't hurt itself in there because it's in there and it's clamped in there, and it don't hurt the sheep because it's all made of a nice soft material. Time usage, it's a lot easier. I can dag 100, 120, 30 sheep an hour through this one here, where when we was dagging them out in the yard in a pen, you was lucky if you could do 50, 60. So it's making us money all the way around because you can put the sheep through so fast. Just for peace of mind as an employee, health and safety, we got a chap that helps us on the farm. There's a lot off your mind that they ain't going to get damaged by the sheep and they're going to claim off you or anything, because they can't really hurt themselves when they're doing sheep in the Combi-Clamp. Be honest, we bought a turnover crate before us bought this one, and we haven't used the turnover crate since we bought this one, because we do all the feet and that, everything in this one now. So easy to use, anybody could use it. I was recommended this, and I would definitely recommend it on to other people. It's a marvellous bit of equipment.